Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're going to watch another Kentucky Ballistics video. It looks like Kentucky Ballistics is working hard, but I'm not going to dwell on his thickness right now. We're going to be getting into the video, and yes, Twitch chat, get it out. Get it out. Tell YouTube what you want to tell them. All right, let's get into it. Is that a buble? Why? No! You dare hit that gnome. Oh my god. The clear. Don't. Is that mustard? Is that mustard? I fucking love me some mustard. I'm heavily offended. I am offended. Mustard's the best condiment, don't at me. That better be yellow paint. You're supposed to clear the yard before you start mowing.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And here on the channel, we have tested a lot of guns to failure, but there was one gun that has been requested a lot, and that is a Bullpup rifle. Well, what is a Bullpup? Well, this is a standard AR-15. When I am aiming with this, the magazine is in front of the trigger group, and so is the bolt and the chamber. It's all right in front of my face right here. But with a Bullpup, it's a little...
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of mustard hate in my chat. Why is everyone hating on mustard? Mustard is one of the greatest condiments. Clearly, you guys don't live in New York, because New Yorkers love them some mustard. Mustard on hot dogs, mustard on burgers, mustard in a potato salad. Mustard is great. Mustard is great. Mustard gas? Okay, mustard gas is only like one tier below mustard. Okay? If I have to, I'll substitute it with mustard gas. What's up, Cafe?
A little bit different. So this is my Heresy Design AUG 300 Blackout. And this is a Bullpup rifle. You'll notice when I aim, it is different. The mag well is behind the trigger group, and the bolt and the chamber are all right here, very close to my face. So the question is, if you have a catastrophic failure with a Bullpup rifle, is it going to be worse than a standard rifle, or did they beef these things up enough that you will be protected? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, let's have a little bit of fun. First up, we're going to do a mag dump. I've got 20 rounds of subsonic 300 Blackout.
The little, oh, you love the little waves going down his arm.
That is awesome.
It sounds like he's spitting into a spittoon. Welcome, Malted Fox, quoting Hank Hill. What is it? Oh my god. Like I'm in a war zone. Take cover.
Oh, looks like it made it. You survived another video. I missed.
It's those freaking tables, man.
So on today's menu, we have a quite lovely selection. I have 2 gallons of glue. I have a 5-gallon water jug. And last, I have some mayonnaise that has been sitting.
A mayonnaise is gross.
I mean, that is just disgusting. That makes me want to throw up.
What the fuck is that?
It's pretty gross already.
That's
it's
mayonnaise?
definitely not supposed to look like that.
No, it's not. How old is it?
Mayonnaise on your sandwich. I want you to think about this.
I 100% agree with what he just said. Mayonnaise, I do not put mayonnaise. Yeah, fuck mayonnaise. Okay, the mayonnaise hate. We are allowed to hate mayonnaise in this community and in this chat. We can hate the mayonnaise, but you need to love mustard, or at least tolerate mustard. Mayo is gross. I prefer glue over mayonnaise. Based opinion. I completely agree. I'd rather have that. That's also nasty. Can we at least agree, even if you hate mustard, that it's at least better than mayonnaise? Can we at least agree it? Yeah, the mayo's separated, but that's like, that looks real bad. Yes? Okay. What if you hate both, you have to agree that at least mustard is better than mayo. I may be white,
ammo, that would probably help.
but I hate mayonnaise.
Let's
I
try
hate
again,
it.
shall we? We'll go 5-gallon first.
Beautiful. Yeah, fuck that mayo.
I don't know who sighted this gun in, but it definitely wasn't me. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get to the scientific testing. We are not going to push an AUG to failure today because I wanted something a little bit bigger. This is a Kel-Tec RFB 308 bullpup rifle. So we're going to get this loaded in our lead sled here.
It's like a Starfield gun.
I'm sure you've noticed that I changed my attire, and that's because I'm not taking any chances today when it comes to loading this thing. I have a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie bus that I will be placing on the rifle in a shooting position. And then I have a very spicy round for this bullpup. Normal operating pressures for a 308 are 62,000 PSI. Well, this little guy right here is going to be cranking out upwards of 300,000 PSI. That's so spicy, meatball! Now for the sketchy part. Actually loading it.
Careful.
That looks good, don't it?
I hope so.
We'll go ahead and get that in.
Always remember, do not try this at home, and safety first. Wait, I feel like the safety first shouldn't even be brought up since you shouldn't be doing it at home, but if you did, safety first.
That looks pretty good. Okay, looks like all I have to do now is chamber it.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God, this is terrifying. But yeah, if this did explode in my face, you bet the very first thing that I would check would be like, is my dick okay? Like, if I'm still moving, I know that my brain is still intact. Next thing I do is I check my dick. I only have one of those. I have 2 arms. I have 2 legs. If I lose one, I've got the other. All right? But you got to check your dick. All right? Always check those. Those are the most important things you got to check after your brain. Maybe even before your brain. Depends on, how much you need it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? Oh. Oh, alrighty then. I always get nervous when I do that.
His butthole went.
Okay, all it's left to do is to pull the string. But before I do that, you should totally hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna squat down right here. Here we go.
It sounded okay.
That was an interesting sound.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want a prosthetic dick. It honestly doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's probably gonna hurt like hell, but you could walk away from that. His shoulder's gone. His shoulder looks okay. I mean, it's probably, cut up, and you'd probably be bleeding, obviously. But it looks like it's intact. Also, you would definitely move further away if you weren't like, a dummy mannequin, right? Your reflexes would move you away.
He's on the ground. That's never good. I tell you what, you look first, and then I'll look after that. Is it bad? I feel like it's bad. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Let's have a look at that.
See how wrong I am.
The zombie here is on the ground. Oh. And, well, other than this piece being broken off, he doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Huh. Got one
See?
little mark right there.
Yeah, yeah, you're going to be bleeding. There's going to be, you know, might have a concussion. Who knows?
From him falling. Let's have a look at the rifle.
Yeah. And remember, like I said, if this actually happened, your reflexes would move you away a bit. So it wouldn't even be as bad as that. It would be painful. But I feel like you could easily get away from that. A broken clavicle, yeah, like you're going to have, maybe your collarbone's going to be broken. That would make some sense, but also could have been part of the fall. We don't know. We don't know. I think it ain't that bad. This is making me very comfortable.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now the gun.
So the top part of this gun is actually pretty beefy. That's like metal. And it looks like everything blew out the bottom. We got tons of pieces up here. That's like a piece of the stock. Just all the plastic pieces exploded, including the magazine. But other than that, I feel like this gun held together pretty good. It's almost like they prepared for something like this, you know, since it is closer to your face. Let's see if we can get this thing apart. But first, okay, so I disassembled our Kel-Tec Bullpup, and I have to tell you, I'm actually quite impressed. Your face would have been okay, but it blew everything downwards. So your arm, like your forearm and your hand, may have been shredded, but at least your face would still look pretty. The trigger group still looks good, but back here where the hammer and everything sets is completely thrashed. Our barrel is not bulged. I did put a squib in there to create literally the worst scenario possible, and the barrel seems to be pretty good. I don't really see any bulges, and it did not clear the squib. There is a lot of junk in here where you can see where it all detonated. Then we have this cover right here. This is the top piece of the gun, and you can see it is pretty bulged, but it retained pretty much everything inside it. And then right here is your bolt, and you can see it is just completely mangled. I mean, all things considered, it handled it really well. This was the worst case scenario, and you would most likely never experience this. It's like a 99.999999% chance this would never happen to you unless somebody literally sabotaged you. And even then, looks like your right arm and your forearm would probably be pretty shredded, but your face would be okay. You know, people kind of make fun of Kel-Tec, but this was pretty solid. What other guns would you like to see tested to failure on When Guns Go Boom?
An atomic bomb.
Let me know in the comment section down below.
An atomic bomb.
If you enjoyed today's video, do me a big favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Go subscribe. Oh my God.
Ew.
Oh no. Oh my God. Why was it full of Gatorade?
Oh, it's in my mouth.
Ew.
Also, be sure to check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Breakdowns, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all this can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And I'm going to have to pick up one because I ruined mine. And as always,
protein, just use like lemon.
Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics.
Lemon will get that.
I'll see you next time. That table is bouncy. How dare you? You're making me look bad.
Man, the folded table market really does just make a profit off of this guy. Kentucky Ballistics is personally propping up the market. Careful. Nice. Alright, there's nothing else there. Hang on, I have to do this. Hang on. Fail test an atomic bomb. There we go. Okay. I asked him to fail test an atomic bomb. There we go. There we go. I liked it. I liked it. There we go. He turned the table into a Frisbee. He did. He did. Dude, now I want some Mountain Dew. I want some Gatorade or some Mountain Dew now because of that blood. You don't call Gatorade by its flavor, Gloss Pan. You call it by its color. Only narcs and cops call it by their actual flavor. How dare you? A squib is a bullet stuck in the barrel. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here, and let me know of any other types of videos or channels that you'd be interested in me seeing, and maybe even come by the stream or come by the Discord if you're interested. But until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye-bye.